have a great start to the year. And speaking of, I'm joined now by Topeka Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Tiffany Anderson, Randolph Elementary School Principal Heather Garcia, and honor student Simone Holloway. Good morning, you three. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Good morning on this first day of school. Thanks for having us.
Very perfect timing. We could not have asked for a better day to have you three on. First day of school, a lot of excitement there. Now, looking ahead to the first day of school for all K through 12 students in 501, wanted to ask, what should parents and students heading in for their first day of school or the new semester here expect in the semester ahead?
Well, I'm going to turn it over to our Randolph principal, Ms. Garcia. I kind of brought the two of them along so you hear from a student and a principal. So what can they expect at Randolph?
I think the first day is just a mix of excitement and adjustment. They're meeting their peers, their teachers, and they're engaging in activities that set the tone for the school year.
And there's so much prep that goes into first day on the administration end. Could I have the two of you talk about what preparations look like for the building, for staff, and Dr. Anderson, what that looks like on a district scale?
Look, we are so excited, but excitement really is the word of the first day. Public school is the only place where you have a new beginning, where you get to start new and fresh every year. And so this year we have electric buses. We're piloting 25 of those. We have a business class at TCalc that's new, so finance and business. Look, I'm teaching middle school part-time, and Simone, who's a Jardine student, she comes to TCalc, so she'll actually be in my 8th grade class. We have a lot of great things occurring. But also with the first day, we ask for parents to be patient because buses are still getting routes adjusted, so they may be a little late. The Here Comes the Bus app is out so parents can track buses. But just be patient with us this first week, even next week. We're still getting settled and excited about what's to come.
And speaking of, Simone, what are you excited for going through that TCAL program?
I'm definitely very excited for the program. One thing I'm definitely excited about is just learning new things, all of the new topics and just new things to learn. I'm really looking forward to that.
If I remember correctly, TCAL kind of specializes in some courses. What courses are you going through with that program?
Yeah, so there's an honors math program that I'm taking, and then an English language enrichment or global communications that I'm taking. And then, of course, Dr. Anderson's new class.
That's career readiness.
Career readiness. Perfect.
Yeah, she's one of our college prep students. We started it a handful of years ago. Students are accelerated. They learn 2 grade levels above. They get to go to Washburn University 2 years early. You met a college prep student previously.
That's right, yeah.
They graduate with their associate's degree or 30 to 60 college credit hours at the end of high school. She's extraordinary. She actually was the speaker for 3,000 staff members, 2,500 staff members at Convocation. And she talked about radical hospitality and generosity. It was inspiring, brought people to tears. She's an incredible scholar from Jardine. And we are excited to kind of get this year started with looking at all the new things that we can do for students, staff, and families.
Yeah, well, kind of speaking of a question, I have a question for the three of you here. Starting off the school year, there might be some students that are struggling with adjusting to the sleep schedule, to everything that comes with the routine of a new school year. What advice do you two have for parents to help them out? Do you have any advice for your fellow classmates?
I feel like one thing for sure is to you need to have a good night routine. I feel like night routine is very important. I feel like being active at night so it's easier to fall asleep, or just having a nice routine, whether it's like brushing your teeth or doing a face mask or having a meal. It's just like the little things like that that really help you settle in to the night and help you get up early in the morning.
So getting settled, what's your advice?
I think my advice would be to set your things out the night before and have them ready so that you can grab them and head out the door. Mornings can be crazy, or they are in my house. So,
and for me, it's really the assurance that if you don't have all the things you need, school supplies or other materials, thanks to KSNT and Lewis Toyota, we have you covered. Schools are a place that's a refuge. It's a place, a safe space. So if there are needs that you have, counseling, a free breakfast again this year for all students and lunch. But schools have you covered. So we're excited about that. And I see you're wearing the Randolph red and the Jardine red.
Repping the red here. I wanted to reveal this on air. I'm actually an alumni from Randolph.
Oh,
Really?
I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
2010,
Okay,
rise
so I'm
up.
wearing T-high because of you, also because of, and green for Highland Park to cover all the colors. And for you to have on red, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That you were Randolph.
Had a surprise for you all this morning.
I could tell.
You
I
could
could tell.
Exactly. Well, Dr. Anderson, Principal Garcia, Simone, thank you all so much for joining us here on such an exciting day. We really appreciate you all stopping by on the first day of the new school semester.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having us.
And we'll send it over to Eli for another look at that day up ahead here.
It'll be a wet start this morning, especially at the bus stop. Many